All right, this is section 8.8, exercise number 5, in which you're asked to give the nth term of the Taylor series for the given function. So they want us to basically derive the formula for the Taylor series. These formulas are given to you a little earlier in the section in something they call the key idea, but we're verifying those formulas. So just think of it if you want to starting from scratch and trying to derive the Taylor series about x equals 0 or c equals 0 for the given function. And so in this case it's the function 1 over 1 minus x. And so we know the general formula for the Taylor series. And so on. So if we want to find a formula for the Taylor series, we need to understand these coefficients, and to understand the coefficients we need to be taking derivatives of our given function and then evaluating those derivatives at 0 and then dividing by the appropriate factorial. So I'll make a little table here where we'll do the derivatives, maybe the nth derivative. And then over here we'll be evaluating at 0 over factorial. Our given function is just 1 over 1 minus x, and it evaluated at 0 as 1. That one was easy. Now we have to start differentiating. So our first derivative, notice this function can be written as 1 minus x to the minus 1. So our power rule and chain rule of differentiation, the minus 1 comes out front, minus 1 minus x to the minus 2 times minus 1 from the chain rule. We differentiate the inside of the parentheses, we pick up a minus 1. So 1 minus x to the minus 2. And so f prime evaluated as 0, again, is 1. Our second derivative, using this last form of the first derivative, we'll get a minus 2 times 1 minus x to the minus 3. But again, the chain rule then tells us to differentiate the inside, and we'll get a negative 1. So we'll end up with a positive 2 times 1 minus x to the minus 3. F double prime is 0 over 2 factorial. Notice the 2 factorial and the 2 in the formula for the derivative will cancel. So again, we get a 1. F3. 2 times 3, the 3 comes out front, and the chain rule will make that a positive 6. 1 minus x to the minus 4. F3 of 0 over 3 factorial is 6. And so again, we get our 1. All right, so we can see what's happening here. We're getting 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And so our function, 1 over 1 minus x, is equal to its Taylor series, which we see now as 1 plus x squared, cubed, etc.